Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the new batches. These batches are from top educators, top batches, starting from 17th November. Agni batch, then we have SSC, CGL and CHSL. We have foundation batch, SSC, CPO 2021 exam. Then we have set Brahmastra batch, that is an important batch for banks and SSC. Complete batch on general studies, all SSC 2021 exams. Then we have Team Phoenix batch for SSC, CGL and CHSL 2021 exams. This is an important feature asked by an academy. I'm going to explain that. And if you take 1 year subscription, you get 4 additional months. You take 2 year subscription, you get 8 additional months. This offer is valid till 18th November. This is again very important. I'm going to explain free test series for SSC aspirants. Very useful. You don't have to pay. And raise hand, an important feature, but that goes with plus students. Unacademy SSC scholarship test, very useful. When it comes to every Sunday, Unacademy conducts SSC scholarship test. All that you have to do, free registration, answer 40 questions in 50 minutes, and you can answer in English or in Hindi. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. Good evening, Surya. Please go to the subscription offers, and if you use my referral code Murthy10, you get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to today's session. As I said, I want you guys to take this. It is very useful, and based on your rank, you get the scholarship. Just you have to spend every Sunday 12 noon, 50 minutes, 40 questions. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. That is not a small amount. And last Sunday, those who got the first rank, Amit, second rank, Anand, third rank, Kumar. Then we have this Ask a Doubt by Unacademy. But that goes more with plus students. Once you take the subscription, you can use this. A very useful feature. And this week also we have special classes, the Carnival, 20 plus classes every day for free. Good evening. Monday master class. Today I have taught verbs, concepts, relevant exam topics. Tufani tricks Tuesday. And here you're going to learn the tricks, tips and tricks to crack the exam and save time. Very important. Wednesday workshop, you're going to work on your basics. Educators will provide the information. Thursday Tayari, a day of interesting quiz, and winners get special mentions. Fun Friday, educators take doubts and cover topic wise strategy. Very useful again. Every Saturday, weekend bonanza, Maha marathons, and topper sessions. And 20 plus classes every day for free. One has to. Very useful. Now let us go to the actual questions. Have a look at the first question. I think about 10 questions go with fillers. Today, almost all the questions go with grammar. I don't think I have brought questions related to vocabulary. Let us see. A few questions are there based on idioms, but try to read the first sentence and try to choose the correct option. I think the time lag is more than 20 seconds. I've changed the slide, but now I see the slide. Good evening to all of you. Wins this civil war, there will be little rejoicing at the victory, celebrating. So here, whichever is not correct, context talks about civil war, goes with the persons, whatever things, whichever choice, and wherever place. So what is the appropriate expression? Whoever wins this civil war, there will be little rejoicing at the victory. Very good, you guys got it right. Now let us go to question number 2. Whoever, persons, whichever, choice, whatever, thing, wherever, place. So once you know that, very easy to choose the correct option, should not be a problem. Go to question number two, but I don't see the slide. More than 20 seconds. Looks like net is slow. Everyone in this world is accountable to God, his actions. Now I see the second slide. So is it buffering? Hmm. Everyone in this world is accountable. First, you have to focus on the verb accountable. After that, we have a phrase to God. Put the phrase in brackets. And this sentence is in present tense affirmative form. Based on that, you don't have to worry about everyone in this world is accountable to God, accountable to someone, prepositional combination. For his actions, what is appropriate? Looks like buffering. Is there any problem? So, accountable for his actions, not about, not to, not over. What is the right word? You are accountable for your actions. I am accountable for my actions. Accountable for. That means what? Accountable takes to someone and accountable for something. Both prepositions can be used. Accountable to God, someone. Accountable for his actions, something. But I see here it looks like buffering. If you guys say no problem, fine. But slow, very slow today. Oh, you have answered the third one. How come I don't see the slide? A wise man profits the mistakes of others. Two students have answered. One is Anisha, the other one Madhav. And then I see Ganesh. Yes, answer is a third option, a second option. A wise man profits from, not through, not with, not by. Profits from someone or something. In this context, a wise man profits from the mistakes of others. From the mistakes of others, yes, Durga Bhavani, that's right. Now we have questions based on sentence improvement. Mr. Clark had staying here since 2005 and has made India his home. So far, we have seen the questions based on prepositional combinations, many of them. Surya has answered the fourth one, but I don't see the fourth slide. Durga Bhavani also. Anyhow, I'm glad you have answered. Here, the clue for you since 2005. I have been telling you guys, whenever you come across two prepositions, one is since, the other one is for. Since goes with specific time, and for goes with time period for 2 years, for 10 months, for 5 years. And since 1030, since let's say October, since 2010. Good evening, Shivam. Here, since 2005. And these two prepositions go with either present perfect or present perfect continuous. Based on this context, it should be Mr. Clark had staying is not correct. Has been staying, has been staying here since 2005 and has made India his home. Have you guys chosen? Yes, almost all the students have got it right. It is has been because third person singular. And it is which tense is it? Present perfect continuous. I have been teaching since 7:30. Please go to question number 5. Good evening, Joy Creation. My sister said that. Looks like there's a problem. I'm not able to make out. Now it's clear. My sister said that it sometimes took her 1 hour, an hour to put. To put what? Her makeup. Put up is not correct. Put on is correct. Put on her makeup. Put over, not correct. So, what is the answer here? Have you chosen the second option? I see Surya has answered about Durga Bhavani and Anisha also. That is right. Put on Max this makeup. Now, let us go to question number 6. He plays football and basketball also. First, you have to decide sentence improvement whether this is right or wrong. If you think it is not the right expression, then you have to choose one of them, one of the options. He plays football and basketball also. What is the right option? 6. But already we have used and. We cannot use besides over here. No. He plays football besides basketball. That is correct. Who is this? Kuldeep Singh. He has got it right. Looks like a new student. Answer is the first option. He plays football and basketball too. We cannot use a contrasting word. This already and is there. Then you cannot use besides, in addition to. After that, I see Anisha has got it right. Answer is he plays football and basketball too. Answer is the first option. Neha was really happy while I accepted her invitation for her marriage. This is rather easy, should not be a problem. Neha was really happy while I accepted her invitation for marriage. Usually, students ask, Sir, what is the difference between when and while? Usually, there is no difference as such. Based on the context, you have to use the appropriate word. And usually, the word while goes with a continuous action. When does not go with a continuous action. Here, it is not continuous. Based on that, we cannot choose while, it should be when. Neha was really happy when I accepted her invitation for her marriage. It is not as, it is not then, it is not no improvement. A lot of students have chosen as, no, no. As I accepted, no, anyone will accept. What is the big deal in that? She was happy when I accepted. That time she was happy. Please go to question number 8. This is a common error. Common error. Vishal could be able to work out these problems easily. What is the answer? The question is based on a helping verb. Who has answered third option? Ganesh says third option. Let others also respond, then I will tell whether it is right or wrong. All of you remember could be able to, can be able to, they are wrong. What is the reason to express ability? We can use either can or able to. Could, past, present, ability, can, able to. You cannot use both. That is a common error. That's what I said. This question is based on common error. You can say either I can sing or I am able to sing. In the same sentence, you cannot use can and able to. That's a common error. Not acceptable. Not at all acceptable. Based on that, this is wrong. This is wrong. Must be able to, again, not correct. Here, he should be able to work out these problems easily. That talks about a possibility. He should be able to. It should be easy. It should not be a problem. He should be able to. With this helping verb, you can use he should be able to talks about possibility. Here it is a possibility. Should be able to. Answer is the first option, not the second option, not at all the third option. Third option is ruled out. Go to the next one. Question number 9. This is a very good question. The red and the white rose looks beautiful. What is the answer? Question number 9. This question is based on, first you guys answer, then I'll talk about the rule. They have given in many exams. So many, in fact. No one has answered. Question number 9. Okay, here, if I say the red, the white, I'm talking about two different roses. Two roses. But what is the verb here? Looks beautiful. Looks means if the subject is third person singular, sentence is in present tense, affirmative form, we should add s or es to the verb. Here, looks, it is not in yellow. That means you don't have to touch it. That means what? The subject should be singular, not plural. If you say the red and the white, plural, you're talking about two different roses, not correct. You have to say the red and white rose. Answer is the first one. This is a very good question. Now, this question is based on articles. Listen very carefully. If you use two nouns or two adjectives that refer to the same person or the same thing, then before the second noun or before the second adjective, you should not use any article. Here we are talking about only one rose, and there are two nouns, red, white, adjective or noun. And before the second noun, before the second adjective, here adjectives, we should not use any article. Based on that, no, looks you cannot touch because it is not in yellow. Here, sentence improvement, whatever is in yellow, only that part you have to touch. Please understand. Answer is the first option, the red and white rose. This also goes with what I call common error. Common error. I have seen him last year. All of you, please have a look at these questions are based on sentence improvement. And whatever you see in yellow, that part you have to decide right or wrong. If it is wrong, then choose one of the options. Here, the clue for you last year. Last year goes into past. Then we cannot use present perfect tense. That is a wrong combination. And it's a common error. Present perfect tense plus time in past, independent time in past. Wrong. Here, I have seen him present perfect. Last year, independent time in past, then wrong combination. Here, because of last year, we have to use past tense. I had seen past perfect. I am seeing present continuous. I saw him last year, past tense. Answer is the third option. I think you guys got it right. Very good. Go to question number 11. Shashank appealed to the judge for his release from jail. Shashank appealed, appeal, request, urge, make an appeal, usually we say, to the judge for his release from jail. Is this right or wrong? Question number 11. No one has responded. Huh. Third option, what is wrong with the third option? For his release. No, Shashank appealed to the judge. His release is not correct. Of his release is not correct. From his release is not correct. Very good. Chauhan has got it right. Answer, no improvement. No improvement. Sashank appealed to the judge for his release from jail. Absolutely no problem. Sentence is grammatically correct, contextually correct. Appealed for his release. Appealed put to the judge. Then what will you say? Sashank appealed for his release from jail. Appealed for what? For his release. Then there's no ambiguity. Answer is no improvement. Fourth option is the answer. Sentence is perfect, grammatically, contextually. And only one student has got it right. That is Chauhan. Now, common errors. Read the sentence very carefully and try to spot the error. To my point of view, he should not have behaved in such a manner. Will you say, to my point of view, that is not correct? Will you say that, or will you say, from my point of view? From my point of view is a correct expression. You cannot say to my, from my point of view. So, where is the error? All these questions are based on common errors or error location. From my point of view, that is correct. And the question is based on standard phrase. Standard phrase. From my point of view, it is right. From my point of view, it is not correct. The old man climbed 7 floors with hardly no effort at all. Question number 13. Exactly, Madhav. Oh, Madhav, you are here. From my point of view is the correct expression. 13. Here, hardly is a negative expression. And no effort, no another negative word. In the same clause, in the same sentence, we cannot use two negative expressions. If at all we use it, is called double negative. Double negatives are not acceptable. Double negatives are not acceptable, not correct. Here we have to use the old man climbed 7 floors with hardly any effort at all. What is the right word? With hardly any effort, without any effort. It means what? Without any effort. Here, hardly no is not correct. It should be hardly any effort. Then it is correct. We cannot use two negative words in the same expression. Very good. Any effort is correct. No, we have to use any. I thanked him for his advices. This you should be able to answer. We have got many a time. Yes, here question is based on nouns. Here, let me write noun. When it comes to certain nouns, we cannot use them in the plural form, always singular. Here we cannot say advices, that is not correct. We have to say advice, only advice. S should not be used. You can also say a piece of advice. You can use a phrase. A piece of advice is also correct. Then you have to recollect what is the difference between VISC, VICE. This is a verb and this is a noun. Exactly. Uncountable, like luggage, information, scenery, advice. All those examples you have to recollect. Please go to question number 15, common errors. Yes, that is also right. 15, what is the answer? Why she was angry or why was she angry? No, no. Here, I mean, this is not, we have to spot the error. Why she was angry is not correct. It should be an interrogative. Why was she? Why was here? Why was she angry? Not why she was angry. That is not correct. It is why she was angry, affirmative, but it should be in interrogative. Why was she angry? That means there is answer is this part is not correct. Don't touch other parts. Answer is the first one. Why she was not correct. Why was she is correct. Very good. This is an important question. Based on this, you have to recollect three rules. Either Avika or Nikunj are going to win the prize in the handwriting competition. Whenever we use, yes, I think you guys got it right. Either or, neither nor, or. Then imagine these are used to join two nouns. What are the two nouns over here? Avika and Nikunj. Singular, singular. Then we have to use a singular verb. Is going to, not are going to. That's the first rule. Imagine you have to combine or join a singular noun and a plural noun. Then you have to use a plural verb. And this plural verb should be near the plural noun. Second one. If you use a pronouns, you try to join pronouns. Verb agrees with the nearest pronoun. Nearest pronoun. All the three rules are important. First one, two singular noun, singular verb. Second one, singular noun, plural verb. Third one, when it comes to pronouns, the verb agrees with the nearest pronoun. Either he or I am going to come. Example. She is always finding fault with the food I cook. So there's a clue for you. What is a clue? She is always finding fault with the food I cook. Oh, it should not take so long. Always goes with present tense. Repeated actions, adverbs of frequency, they go with present tense. She is always finding is not correct. Here, this part is not correct. We have to say, she always finds fault. Which tense is this? Present tense. No, he is always finding not correct. We cannot use present continuous. We have to use present tense. She always finds fault with the food I cook. Fourth part is always finds. We have to use she, third person singular, and always adverb of frequency goes with present tense. Based on that, she always finds fault with someone or something. Present tense. Question is about present tense. This is also a very good question. The village, with all its houses, were flooded by the river. Here we have two nouns, the village and houses. But there is a clue for you. What is a clue? With. When we use conjunctions like with, together with, along with, as well as, besides, in addition to, like, unlike, no less than, rather than, all these, the verb agrees with the first subject. What is the first subject here? Village, singular. Then we cannot use a plural verb. Based on that, there is an error in the second part. Were not correct. We have to use the village was flooded with all its houses. Put it in brackets. Not important. The village was flooded. Then it is correct. An important question, not easy. If you don't know the rule, you cannot answer. Cyclone Idai killed at least 157 people in Zimbabwe and Mozambique, although it tore across southern Africa. This you got to understand the context, then you can answer. If you don't understand the context, a bit difficult to answer. 1904. At least 157 people, nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with this one? Here, you cannot use the word although. Although expresses a contrast. Though, although, despite, in spite of, however, nevertheless, all these. Why should we use a contrasting word here? Completely irrelevant. Here we have to use as. Now read the sentence. Cyclone Idai killed at least 157 people in Zimbabwe and Mozambique as it tore across southern Africa. As it tore. That is the right word. Not although, as it. Although is not relevant here. That's why I said you have to understand the context. If you understand the context very easy to answer, should not be a problem. Let us go to question number 20. This is rather easy, should not be a problem. Whenever we come across every, each, you're talking about, it means you're talking about one person or one thing. Obviously, you cannot use no, because cannot be used. As is the appropriate conjunction. Because cannot be used. Here, every employee, whenever you use every, each, obviously, we have to use a singular verb. Every employee of the company, put the phrase in brackets. Every employee were given or was given. Here it is not were. Answer is the fourth option, obviously. No second thoughts. Every employee was given. Every student was given. Every student has been given. Whenever you come across every, each, remember, singular verb. Now you have idioms and phrases. Every dark cloud, usually we don't use the word dark. We say every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. What does it mean? They have given this many a time, different competitive exams. An important idiom. Surya says, second option. Every unpleasant situation has to wait, not correct. Every dark cloud is upsetting, not relevant. Cloud with dark and silver lining is good, not at all relevant. What is the answer? Every unpleasant situation has a positive side. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Every cloud has a silver lining means in every negative situation there is something positive. That's what it means. Answer is the second option, beyond any doubt. Let us go to question number 22. All these are based on idioms and phrases, idioms to be very specific. It is bad to try to fish in troubled waters. So, what is the idiomatic expression over here? Trouble, fish in troubled waters. 22, what is the answer? 21, it is the second option, over. Now you have to go to the third, 22. First option. Who is this? Varsha says first option for fish in troubled waters. Let others also respond. Go for fishing and cause trouble, not correct. Fish in hot weather, not at all relevant. Catch fish in disturbed waters, no. Fish in troubled waters means make a profit out of a disturbance. Make a profit out of a difficult or disturbing situation. You try to make a profit out of a disturbance or disturbed situation. Then we use he is trying to fish in troubled waters. So an important idiom, this also. This goes with persons. Someone is alive and kicking. Usually it goes with persons. He is alive and kicking. She is alive and kicking. What does it mean? Playing football? Not relevant. Question number 23. Has anyone answered? Yes. Again, Varsha has answered. Dying? No. Becoming old? No. Answer is a fourth option, not the third option. Alive and kicking means good health, very healthy. So answer is a fourth option. He is alive and kicking means he is in good health. He is fit. Let us go to question number 24. Run out of steam. What does it mean? Run out of steam. To lose impetus or enthusiasm. To work quickly like a machine. To give up easily. No more money to spend. So what is the answer? No one has responded. 24. Now I see the responses. Fourth option, first option, second option. Oh, different options. Answer is the first option. Who is this? Hail Khan has got it right. First option. To lose, run out of steam, to lose impetus or enthusiasm. Impetus or enthusiasm. I'm doing well. Who is this? So it is not the second, it is not. No, answer is the first option. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? From Bangladesh, I suppose. Same student or a different student? Sarfaraj. I don't remember the name, but I know one student from Bangladesh. He would attend regularly. Go to 25, an important one. Saved by the bell. Some idioms you cannot guess based on the words. You have to know, there is no choice. When time is in your favor, that is not correct. 25, no one has answered. Saved at the last moment. Answer is the second option. Anisha has got it right. Durga Bhavani has got it right. It is not when time is in your favor. It is not the bell rings at the most opportune time. It is not prayers are answered when the church bell rings. Saved by the bell means saved at the last moment, nick of the time. Please try to use English. That is better. He is leaving for the USA for good. This is also an important one, but it goes with conversational English. Conversational English, we use this quite often. 26, he is leaving the USA for good. Yes, leave for good means leave a place for good, means permanently. Answer is it is not urgently, it is not temporarily, it is not immediately, permanently. He left the USA for good means he has left the USA permanently. That's what it means. Let us go to question number 27. What egged you on to become a social worker? Thank you. Now we have used a few English words and one Hindi word. 27. What egged you on to? Answer is Anisha has got it right. What about others? Yes, yes. All of you. Very good. Answer is urged. Urge means to request a lot. Oh, Bihar, from Bihar. Okay. It is not dampened. Dampen means to get discouraged. Dampen someone's spirits means to lower the spirits. Hinder means block. Discouraged. No. Answer is the first option. Urged. 28. Turn a blind eye to someone or something. Turn a blind eye to someone or something. Not able to see the obvious truth. Hide the ugly truth from someone. Pretend not to notice. Stay away from bad habits. So, what is the answer? Not able to see the obvious truth, not correct. Hide the ugly truth from someone, not correct. Pretend not to notice. Answer is the third option. I think many students have got it right. Turn a blind eye. He turned a blind eye to someone or something. Pretend not to notice. 29. Up a blind alley. So, what does it mean? Hiding something intentionally from another person? No. I want you guys to answer, then I will give the answer. I don't want to do it beforehand. This is a bit difficult to make out. Now I see. This is for SSC exams, Staff Selection Commission exams. So answer is, I think a lot of students have chosen which option? Three, third option. Not the first one, not warning a person who is in danger, not correct. One can enjoy thrills only if one takes risk, not correct. Answer is a fourth option. 29. What does it mean? Following a course of action that is certain to lead to an undesirable outcome. Undesirable outcome. Answer is the fourth option. As I said, it is not that easy. A bit difficult. This is again easy, should not be a problem. He is putting the cart before the horse. Put the cart before the horse. Usually it is the horse first, then the cart. So if you try to do things differently, I hope it looks like a horse. Answer is what? Excuse me. Yes, answer is the first option. Doing a thing in the wrong way. You have to put the horse first, then behind that the cart. You cannot put the cart before the horse. That means you are doing a thing in the wrong way. Not the right way, nothing to do with crime, nothing to do with meticulous nature. Please go to question number 31. This is again a bit difficult to answer. Casting pearls before swine. This is also an important one, not easy to guess based on the words. Some idioms you can guess based on the words, some you cannot. Harita says 31, second option. Let us see, wait for others to respond. Speaking nice words and convincing them, not correct. Offering good things to undeserving people. Good things, undeserving people. Answer is the second option. Uplifting the needy for their welfare, not relevant. Doing worthwhile things to unknown people, not correct. Here, undeserving is a clue. Answer is the second option. That's not easy. That's all for today. And if you have a question, you could ask me. I thought I had brought 35, but I think 31 questions. So hope you guys have got enriched. That's all for today. Good night to all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 7:30. And I would like to tell something. I started the Hindu editorial analysis, same channel, this channel, the Hindu editorial analysis live session every morning at 8:15 a.m. And every session I analyze the same day editorial, not after one day, same day editorial, and I provide, bring a lot of words and a lot of expressions that go with grammar based. Obviously, when we go for analysis, you can improve your reading comprehension skill. Very useful. Huh. So, one question, what is that? In contrast to, in contrast with. Generally, we use in contrast, it is something is in contrast with something else. You can also use a preposition to, I suppose, in contrast to his regular, usual behavior. Based on the context, you have to use this or that. Based on the context, based on the context, you have to change. I hope you got it. That's all for today. Thanks for being with me till 8:15, and I will see you guys tomorrow.